Hi, it's Jeff. I'm in Jardim Estrela, and we're about 6 weeks into quarantine here in Lisbon, and 6 weeks into one of what people are calling the most unprecedented times in history. And it really is. It's I think most of us have never lived through a time in history like this. And the reality is, like, a lot has changed. But as a lot is changing, I want to trust that I'm also changing. That this is not all for nothing. That God is busy doing something unprecedented in our hearts. That it's not just something unprecedented happening around us, but there's something unprecedented happening to me. And that actually God's going to do something unprecedented in the city. The book of Ecclesiastes is the wisdom of Solomon, and it speaks exactly into a time like this. You see, the book of Ecclesiastes speaks into a time in history where human intellect cannot make sense of our times. And I think that's exactly what we're living in right now. And the book of Ecclesiastes speaks into a time like this. It starts off like this. It says, "There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the sun." And there's a time for everything. There's a time, it says there's a time to be born and there's a time to die. From those two extremes, it says there's a time to break down and there's a time to build. And right now it seems like there's some breaking down happening in society, and there's some breaking down happening in some of our lives, and some people have lost their jobs, and it seems like there's a lot of breaking down. But I think sometimes we need to break down before we can build up. I believe in this season we can ask God to show us what those areas are of our lives where we've built on building blocks, that when everything passes and some opposition comes, we realize they're actually, like that translation says, they're meaningless. There's a word that gets used 38 times in the book of Ecclesiastes, and it gets best interpreted as meaningless, or actually even like smoke. And it looks like something until you try and touch it, and you realize it's just smoke, it's meaningless. And we build our lives, Solomon says, on the desire for success, on wealth, for pleasure. But actually in times like this we realize that it's just smoke, that it can't hold the gravitas of our lives, and we need something more than just that. And you see, we cannot build, what Solomon is trying to show us is that you cannot build with success, and you cannot build your life on the fleeting, meaningless things of life, even pleasure. That pleasure can't cloud over the questions we should be asking ourselves. And in this time, I hope that we quieten ourselves long enough to ask ourselves the deep questions that might even lead to anxiety as we realize that we've been building on the wrong things. But if we don't ask ourselves those questions, we'll never get to the point where we start to break down so that we can build up our lives. And I want to break down some things in my life over this season, so that I know that I'm only building on one foundation, and that foundation is Christ, because He's the only hope that we have. And He's the only one that can give us what we need for the rest of our lives to build on. And there's a scripture where Jesus says, "Come to me, all those who are heavy laden, and I'll give you rest for your soul." And I think it's a time for some of us to just come to Christ and to realize that we've been building on things that cannot carry us for the rest of our lives. In this time, why don't we ask ourselves some deep questions? Some questions that when we're caught in the rhythms of life and the busyness of our lives, we forget to ask. We busy ourselves with Netflix and entertainment and social media. But maybe in this time we just need to quieten some of those things and ask ourselves, like, what am I living my life for? Because He says it doesn't matter what wealth you've got, and it doesn't matter what your pleasures are. And maybe you're stuck in an apartment in Lisbon, in a small apartment with 3 kids like I am. Or maybe you are able to go to a holiday house in Algarve and live out quarantine there. But the reality is, when we quieten our souls, we ask the same questions around meaning and hope for the future. And I believe that only Christ can answer those questions. And I believe that when we ask Him, He puts hope into our hearts. And so verse 11 says, He's made everything beautiful in its time. He's also set eternity into the human heart. And my prayer is that He'd set eternity into your heart, that it would give context, that it would give boundaries to our lives, and it would allow us to understand things within these brackets of eternity, and that we would put hope in our hearts as we inquire of Him. So find God in this time, quieten your soul, ask yourself the questions you haven't been asking, and let's see what God can do with a group of people set aside for His purposes.